It's a bacon! Welcome on in. It is getting darker and darker outside. It was raining earlier, so I didn't want to start right away. But it seems to have chilled out now, but I think I've only probably got an hour before I need to not be streaming art. But we're gonna kick some ass, take some names, doing some drawing and all that good shit. Cause, yeah, I wanna get shit further along. Okay, so we want this layer to be below. We want this layer to be below dirt left. Dirt left, dirt right. Dirt right is this one. Yeah, we want to be below dirt right. So, but above everything else. So we need to name this sand top. This needs to be above dirt left and dirt right. Yes? Yes. But not grass top near? I think it's below grass top near. I just had a thought. What if the high bit rate has something to do with how often the screen changes color? Because usually all video is compressed, even streamed video, and the more often it updates, the more data it needs. And obviously when I'm working on something where, let's say, what, 90% of my screen is going to be 100% the same, Never get away from me. Never get away from me. I'm trying to think of which streams was I having the biggest problem with. Extremely high bit rate. I don't think it was Poe, because I was playing. Was it Freshly Frosted? Because then it doesn't make any sense. And I don't think I was having the trouble during Balatro, but Balatro was decidedly something I was just thinking of. Because, like, we checked everything to try and figure out what the hell was going on with the bitrate being so high. Because Twitch didn't like it when your bitrate's too high. But, like, sure, okay, it's really high, but, like, I was looking on my end, and it wasn't any higher than it normally, like, what it's supposed to be. But somehow, Twitch was understanding it as being, like, ridiculously high, which is just weird. Like, what was being sent to it that was so upsetting? What was it understanding that I'm not understanding right now? Twitch calling me an attention whore in 15 different languages. Yeah, I deeply think that that dude's not going to, figure out where that conversation went wrong. I'm pretty sure he's never gonna figure that one out. Oh my god, I watched the stupidest video. Someone was going off about how they watched Arcane, like no, these are like people on the internet who often have restraining orders, let's put it that way. So this guy who is deep into the, you know, hyper-misogynist culture, blah blah blah, had given up on dating entirely, and then he watched Arcane and was, you know, amused by the fact that Victor looked so much like him, and then when he started looking up Victor, discovered that women are obsessed with Victor, and like, why can't he get a date? Which resulted in him realizing that maybe it's his personality if it's not his looks. and which is just such a discovery to make. That's some like key pointers right there. Maybe it actually is me. So after making this uncomfortable discovery, decides to just stop trying to be, you know, hyper confident with women, because he isn't hyper confident with women or anything really, and he just starts being himself, which results in him, wait for it, actually attracting a woman, which shocks him so badly. When she first asked him out, he like didn't respond for half an hour because he was like, what do I actually say? I know what I'm supposed to say according to, you know, all the rules I've ever read on the internet. I should definitely trust the internet when it comes to rules concerning women. It's just a good fucking idea. Thumbs up. And she's like, oh, well, I guess that was way too forward to me. And he's like, no. Please, yes, good, yes. Sound good, yes, good, yes. He's just like, I've never ever like had a done this sort of thing where I'm like, you know, I act wimpy in front of a woman and she actually finds it really cute, and I don't know how to deal with this because I've always been kind of a wimp, and I mean, girls like this? I'm like, yes, you dumb shit, girls like people who are honest with their feelings. And I mean, yes, you're like, well, you know, it's cringe, I should be acting more hyper masculine. Like, one, not every chick is into that. Two, if that ain't your vibe, it's never gonna come across as being your vibe. You're never going to portray the hyper masculine male when you are a squeaky mousy dude in 90% of your interactions, except when you're faking these interactions with women in order to supposedly attract them. It's repugnant, and ain't nobody like that because it's super fake. So yes, honey, it is attractive to just be yourself, even if yourself is somebody who, you know, your fellow alpha males would find super unattractive and definitely a beta cuck. Actually, that was one thing that, like, back when that first thing came, like, when that first came out, and I was arguing with people on Twitter because, you know, argue with people on Twitter to keep your soul alive. And one of these guys was going off about, you know, stupid beta cooks, blah, 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 blah. Just, like, out of the two people, like, if we're gonna just categorize men into two horrible little boxes, which one actually ends up with a family, gets laid, etc.? Hear me out. Which one of the two actually ends up with the women? I'm just saying. Hear me out. Maybe the concept of being emotionally vulnerable and, you know, a decent human being, not just when you're trying to get laid, is part and parcel of actually being attractive to people. I'm not sure. Technically, every chick I've ever dated hit on me first because I am oblivious. Actually, that's not true. One trans girl that I hit on relentlessly, she was not forward. So I was instead. She was just a wee egg at the time, though, so I can understand why everything was super confusing for her. Also, the sheer amount of people for whom I have been the last girlfriend before they came out as trans or gay is a not even it's high enough that it's actually kind of funny. People date me and then they're like, you know, I'm coming out of the closet. And the first time it happened, I was a little like, no. And then, you know, after figuring out that I'm trans, I'm like, you know, that probably just kicked off a whole bunch of feelings for them where they were like, well, I mean, that's gotta be a girl, because, I mean, she claims she's a girl, and I just don't feel this way about other people, so I guess she's not who I'm looking for. I'm like, shit. Repression. Fucks up all sorts of good things. Ain't nobody in my chat, I can talk about anything I want. I swear to God, Twitch is intentionally being a bitch to me. And they do this. If I stream one game for a while and then I change my game type, I get nobody. But there's like a dozen other small qualifiers that I am slowly finding out as time goes on, where it's sort of like, you know, Twitch really, really, really doesn't like it when you do fill in the blank. It's so many things. Me being like, oh, I've got all of my bots and my long-term mod. Hi, Bingsters. I normally don't greet anybody, but I think it's funny. At least you know I exist. I don't think there's sand anywhere else. Thinking of putting some up here, but I think that'll distract from everything else. That, this, do this, do this. Hey, Iliatan, how you doing? Slowly losing my mind, oh, you burn my fire, smoking my drugs. You see me hurt, but I bet you ain't noticed that. You noticed that. You know. Slowly lose my mind over you. And like fire and smoking my drugs. But I bet you ain't noticed that. You noticed that. You ain't noticed that. Hell yeah! You on vacation now? Nice! Nice! Everything's alright, I'm falling for you. I know I think of us too. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. Okay, so I need Stand Top to have its own gradient. just too scared to be lonely. No one's safe from the reaper. Not a saint nor a sinner. Stranger in my skin, slowly descend into madness. Instead like a virus. Possessed in violence. There's blood on my hand. Somebody save me from myself. Ooh, ooh. Off with the mess, it might get hideous. Why so serious? I don't feel life, cause it might get hideous. Why so serious? Changes was on, but I forgot where I came from. Like walls in the darkness, we forgot the blindness. I'm safe with the sirens up. Blood on my hands. Somebody save me from myself. Off with the mess, it might get hideous. Why so serious? Let me feel life, cause it might get hideous. Why so serious? Let me feel life, cause it might get hideous. Why so serious? Well, I mean, Legos usually come in boxes, so that's gotta be an easy wrapping job. For the earthquake. I usually try and match the wrapping to the person if I've got more than one flavor of wrapping. Alternatively, I just write their name like in an inconspicuous spot before I tag them so that I don't forget. Also, I have actually been the receiver of a gift from an aunt who definitely bought similar things for everybody and then completely forgot which ones they were. Which resulted in the, wait a second, that's not for you. Here, you open this one, and you open this one. Wait, no, I've got all the names mixed up, and then made us exchange gifts. Part of me is like, no, it's too bright, and the rest of me is like, no, it's perfect. It's fucking perfect. It definitely looks like sand, though. It looks like sand. It's fine. true. It's not a catastrophe. You're all in the same room. Except with my family, everything's kind of a catastrophe, regardless of how things should have turned out. I still hear the echoes. Oh, that sounds fantastic. I've made marzipan once. It was hard. And then I was like, fuck this shit. Everybody's getting shortbread from now on. Only the price of like butter's gone up to such a fucking degree, there's no fucking point. Butter is expensive as fuck. That, and I also used to have my cousin to help me with that sort of thing, but they are so overworked at this point. Not adding anything to the list of things they have to do. Man, I wish I still... You know, my cousin might have the pictures. I did 40K cookies. I wonder if they're still... maybe they're on my cloud. Not my OneCloud, but my Google Drive. No, this was the year before. It's funny, I'm just like, okay, I know what happened around Christmas, so we'll just look at Christmas photos. Aww, that was my brother's last Christmas. Little cousin baby pictures. Aw, my cat. Is that seriously all the photos? Gotta say, I'm pretty sure there's more photos on here, fucking Google. Okay, stupid Christmas pictures. But that was also the year before we moved to the place where I made the cookies. Falling, 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 deeper in every single way. I keep falling, falling, falling. Without you, there's no escape. keep falling, falling, falling deeper in every single way. I keep falling, falling, falling. 2015. No, it would be from 2016 or 2017. God, I can't even remember what half of these things were. You show the calling light in the darkness. The only thing I needed. Then we got older, but we stayed the same. You guys want to see something that's really cool? So, my cousin used to, when I say that we've opened a restaurant before, we have. Like, we helped this guy open a restaurant. He was an idiot, but my cousin was the head chef of that restaurant, and our current roommate worked for him. And these are some of the things, and if you think, oh god, that looks fucking disgusting, oh my god, it is not. That is a butternut squash with, cream drizzled in. This right here, this is a tasting thing for the different flavors of ice cream, but this ice cream right here is the Earl Grey cold ice cream, and it's so good. It's a chicken breast with a mushroom sauce reduction and one of those Japanese potato, crunchy potato fried thing. I can't remember what they're called. They're good though. This was a dessert. And all of them had a nerdy nickname. Like all of these things had like nerdy nicknames that I don't remember all of them. Hell, I don't remember even half of them. It's a roast beef sandwich. This is borscht. We were wondering whether there's a tomato or a frickin' strawberry on the top of this. It was a sweet borscht. Oh, this was the Elvis one. This one was the Elvis sandwich. It's got bananas and bacon on it and peanut butter, and it's actually not half bad. One of the burgers. This was a French onion soup. But I don't remember like all of these had puns. I cannot remember the name, like the puns for them though. This is a meatball sub with like roasted and battered onions on top. This is one of the side salads. This is a type of radish that is pink in the middle. It looks like watermelons. Another soup and sandwich combo. This was like brisket, like an open-faced brisket sandwich. You can see that's one of the menus. Because what are copyrights anyway? This is the drink menu, actually. The Star Trek thing. I do believe this was the po' boy. So these are crab cakes on a sandwich. It's a little bit burnt, but it was really good. This is fried ice cream. Oh, here we go. Here's some of the foods. So there was the Apocalypse Now, which was a banh mi. Pulled pork sliders that are banh mi with Asian slaw, cilantro, aioli on baguette. Then we have a Gambit's home fried Louisiana chicken strips, or Cajun breaded chicken strips, buttermilk breaded chicken fingers, the Dragon Larders meat board. Oh, that's right, we had a charcuterie board. Why? Because my cousin managed to get a deal with the Pork Council of Ontario, of all the random fucking things to like get in contact with. The Pork Council of Ontario decided that using him as a way to promote things, so they had like a number of different events at the restaurant, but it was kind of too small. You should hold forward vocal exercises. It's always good to warm up your voice, Aniv. Deerling Garden Salad. Oh, that's right! Like the Pokemon from Black and White, the salad changed with the seasons. So for fall was mixed greens with golden and purple beets and gooseberries with a butternut squash vinaigrette. The Wolverine poutine, because Wolverine's Canadian and poutine is Canadian. So we have the Sam Raimi nachos, because they had a lot of different type of cheese on them. We have, oh, that's right, the X-Wings, which are chicken wings, of course, and then house-made sauces. Mild is the Luke. Blow away your taste buds like a Womp Rats and a T-16. Medium is Biggs. Little more experienced, but sadly we're sure none will survive their first flight. As a note, I wrote all of these things. I should say Emma wrote all this. Emma wrote all of this for the fucking menu. She did this every fucking week whenever we needed updates. Then hot as Wedge. The Rebellion's hottest pilot is also our hottest weak sauce, so be sure to be the red leader of your mouth. No! Super hot. Death Star. Wings that cause millions of voices to cry out all at once. Or maybe that's just like what it sounds like when we serve them. Eat with caution. These wings are operational. The Porkins, which is blackened Cajun spice with optional carbonara dipping sauce because he got roasted. Admiral Akbar. Beer battered wings with wasabi, tarragon, tartar sauce. Because it's a trap. The mains, Cypher steak and fries from the Matrix. You know, I know this steak doesn't exist. I know that when I put it in my mouth, the Matrix is telling me that my brain that it's juicy and delicious. And after 9 years, you know what I realized? Ignorance is bliss. And then we have so long and thanks for all the almond-crusted salmon. And then we have the burgers, of which there is the Champion, which is sauteed mushrooms and brie. The Rogue, sweet tomato relish with aged cheddar. The Mage with fresh jalapenos and sriracha aioli. The Cleric, which is a grilled chicken breast and bacon with sweet tomato relish. And then the Kodiak, which is a nickname for my cousin. 2 patties, bacon, gorgonzola, and fresh jalapenos. Prancing Pony pulled pork sandwich because alliteration is amazing. And it's the best part about it is that it's braised pork shoulder on a brioche bun with 1 onion ring placed on top. Oh yeah, they got rid of this so quickly, but it was so tasty. A tark chop and gah, as in it looked disgusting, but it tasted impossibly good. So we have a grilled pork chop with seasonal veggies, but it's served with red wine spätzle, which is sauteed with butter. And if you don't know what spätzle looks like, as a note, this particular menu tasting this one didn't make it because it looked so gross. So if I turn this on, so this is what spätzle looks like. It has the visual consistency, not the actual consistency, but the visual consistency of like screwed up noodles. Like it's really good. It's like an egg-based pasta that is kind of drizzled into boiling water. And it kind of like forms these weird chunks that kind of are reminiscent of like, I don't know, chunky scrambled eggs. Like not like really finely mushy scrambled eggs, but like chunky scrambled eggs. Like you fucked up an omelet and kind of went, screw it, and just sort of like chopped it up a bit. It's kind of got that visual aspect to it. But if you color it with red wine and put a glaze on it, it looks disgusting. It was supposed to be gach, which you know, Klingon. It was so grim. It tasted so good though. people with no fucking backbone. That's who did not eat the tart chapagach. I had it once, and I wish I'd had it like again before they took it off the menu. But yeah, that one didn't last very long. So we have the pizzas, because this menu just had to have way too much stuff on it. We had the Leonardo, which had summer sausage, bacon, and chorizo sausage and mozza. Then we have the Michelangelo, which I actually created a toppings, you basically, there was an entire set of D&D dice on everybody's table. So if you wanted to roll a completely random pizza, there was actually a little guide that you could use in the menu to roll to see what random pizza you would get. So the Michelangelo was roll 5 times on the random ingredients table. Once for cheese and then 4 toppings. Or pick 3 toppings if you don't want to take the risk. So basically, the Michelangelos make your own. Donatello is garlic aioli, portobello mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes with arugula and balsamic. Because it's Donnie. And he's fucking refined. Yeah, in theory, because a lot of these things are all used, like, the various aiolis were all used in all of the other dishes. Like, when I say my cousin is a fucking genius chef, and it's really lame that he doesn't get to do creative shit anymore, this is the type of shit I'm fucking talking about. I mean, I wrote up all the fucking really terrible puns and jokes, but, like, he was the one who came up with all the fucking cool ideas and execution and how you could use the sauce from this place and use it over here so there wasn't any wastage. Fucking genius. And the Raphael, which had steak, jalapenos, and caramelized onions. Master Splinter is house blend cheese, blue cheese, goat cheese, and you can add veggies, but only veggies. And then the Shredder, which is thinly sliced steak, shiitake mushrooms with Japanese greens. Because we use our Japanese greens in other things. The Super Mario pizza sub, that was that pizza sub that I showed you that had the random stuff on top. The one wing chicken carbonara, that's right. Oh my god. So the chicken carbonara, which was actually one of my favorites, was like a chicken carbonara sandwich. The straight out of Midgarway slathered chicken with carbonara sauce, bacon mushrooms, caramelized onions with fresh matzah. We think he'll go crazy for it. The MLT! The mutton, lettuce, and tomato! When the mutton is nice and lean and the tomatoes are perky right out of Miracle Max's dreams. With fresh Ontario lamb, bright Boston lettuce, and beefsteak tomato, topped with garlic aioli and a little bit of cheddar just for flavor. West Philadelphia cheesesteak. Perfect for chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Oh yeah, the cheesecake! The Merovingian's chocolate hazelnut cheesecake. You see, I have sent a dessert, a very special dessert. I wrote it myself. It starts so simply, each of the program, writing in effect just like poetry. There's a rush and heat, the heart flutters. Can you see it now, yes? She does not understand why. Is it the wine? No, what is it then? What is the reason? Soon it doesn't matter. Soon the why and the reason are gone, and all that matters is the feeling itself. I'm such a toxic nerd! Then we had the Kronos blood wine shortcake. It's not blood, it's strawberries. With red wine and rhubarb. Splattered over a freshly made sponge cake. Great desserts do not seek flavor, it is thrust upon them. Then we had the Gallifreyan sunset. A smooth citrus custard in a sweet phyllo cup, topped with lemon whipped cream and candied orange zest. But of course, the fish sticks are not included. And then the homemade ice creams, yeah. Oh, this was the one I wanted to show you, because it's so fucking funny. So this is a ungodly level of incredibly spicy chili. It's the One Ring. It's got the One Ring! Because it's going into the lava! Well, I mean, even Matt Smith did not actually eat fish fingers and custard. He ate battered pieces of cake and custard. They couldn't torture him like that. It was against the Geneva Convention. Anyways, I can't find the fucking reference I'm looking for, and it's so annoying. Oh yeah, this is the menu cover that I drew. And if you're like, what the fuck is that? Well, we got Femme Shep, we've got Beast, we've got Daenerys, we've got... I can't remember which dragon that is. It's one of Daenerys' dragons. This was before Bitchface McBitchface actually came out of the goddamn closet as Incredible Turf. R2-D2, this is actually Gandalf. We got Harley and the Joker in the background. This is Tracer. And What's Her Tits from Firefly. Also featured off screen is Groot, Sulu, and oh, what's his name? Leader of the Klingon Empire. Anyways, I'm a giant flaming nerd. You may have been playing too much Warframe. You've been hanging out with me too long. The Canadianness is rubbing off on you.
Most days I can barely leave my bed.
Looking at this twice, you know what? I'm actually okay with how this turned out. It's alright. I might tweak it a bit. I might tweak it a little bit. I might nuke the highlights slightly, or maybe I'll just... We'll leave it at 100% right now. To the midnight sky, you only know how much you meant. And polar bears. Emma just reread what you said about the fish fingers and custard. Apparently, she did suggest that heavily to the point where everybody was getting really annoyed about it. She was just like, well, we can look up how to do the deep fried cake, and then I can do fish fingers and custard. But apparently nobody went for it. But then again, you know, she made the same argument about the frickin' bloodworms and gach, and that did not go anywhere either. Nobody's got a sense of humor in this place. You're going to be sand, right? It's gonna be okay. Will you ever feel again? Will I ever feel again? Oh my God, I can't breathe. Angels come and say leave. You only know the much you meant. You only know the time we spent. The plane from my heart, make it whole again. Well, I mean, it's understandable that some people aren't going to be able to embrace certain foods just because they might be good if they are unappealing on a visual level. And I can understand that. Apparently, originally, there were quite a few more Star Trek foods on the menu, but, one by one, they all seem to become unpopular. Which Emma says is a real shame, as she was very proud of all her frickin' obscure foods that she came up with. Yes, it is morning, and it is probably raining now. I should probably be more careful, but I've got sand to draw. Well, the sides of the sand. The sides of the sand need drawing. Round and round, yeah, round and round she goes. Round and round she goes. You don't really realize how dirty your heckin' window is until you, like, try and look outside to figure out whether or not it's raining or just the trees are wiggling in an odd way. It's easier to tell when there's leaves on them, because they wibble. Round we go. We go. We go. I'm trying to forget you. Round and round, yeah, round and round we go. Round and round we go. We go! Need to do... Where's the gradient? There it is. Like, it's either way too bright.
Came in and you're looking like a sign of grace. I know, but I can never match your name or face. My fault, I didn't notice it was out of place. You painted fairy tales on the wall, calling to the better of the halves of me. Please show me just a little bit of honesty. I hope I got a heart that I can salvage, but it's getting harder now to recall. I know well what let out both dry. You could have anything you wanted it all for your fool's gold. And I know well why deaf and half blind. You could get anything you wanted, yeah, I would have handed it all over, falling for you.
That's actually good. That's actually good. That's good. Good. That's good.
Came in and you're looking like a sign of grace. I know
Magical space cyborg space ninjas on bikes.
it was far too late. You left
Oh yeah, something Raikuyo brought up that I'm not sure of the answer to, but are there references to Uh-oh. Shoot, I forgot a part. No, that means this is gonna be wrong. No. Oh, are there references to the Y2K bug? And no erase?
We are not alone. They are among us. As the skies light up, they believe we are blissfully unaware. But this activity by non-human extraterrestrial technology is capturing the attention of humans.
That's hilarious. Considering how much of a nothing burger it turned out to be, anyone bringing it up now is just... Like, I can't remember who got it for me when I was... I want to say I was a kid, but I was technically an adult at the time. Someone got me a Y2K bug, where if you smacked it against the ground, it would make a glass breaking noise. Those have gotta still exist, right?
Move your body, feel the flow, do your moves, let it show, feel the rhythm, take control, grow the beat,
Yeah, that's the one that I had.
Body.
I'm trying to figure out who made it. I think it's a Hallmark. It was a Hallmark toy. Yeah, it looks like it's associated with Hallmark. It's funny because apparently a bunch of them got made. I guess the bug's technical name was Crash. But yeah, you could smack it against the ground and it would make glass breaking noises. Because, you know, the Y2K bug's supposed to break everything.
Move your body.
Aww. Thank you, Slime Puddle. That's better. I was on the one. That's okay. Be else on that layer.
Tell me what's the point if I lose myself? Spend a couple days with nobody else, holding in my breath just to see if I can find you in my dreams. Oh, I'm
Getting tired of losing faith in everything I see. The beauty in the stars above. Cause I'm a sinner. I'm not the same. Oh, that's what I was trying to find. The frickin' Warhammer cookies. I have to ask my cousin if he took pictures of them. I made these sugar cookies, or, shortbread cookies that... Were they maybe they were gingerbread cookies? Either way, they had all the different, Chaos Gods markings on them. But they're all traditional Christmas shapes, so... Trying to see if maybe someone took a picture of it and put it online. It's kind of before everyone Pinterested the fuck out of fucking everything. Look at what I found. I found an old PSD of the bits badge. Oh, I'm so happy that that exists. I'm so happy that exists. Because the one I have on my computer isn't. The layers got combined, which means it's impossible for me to change the colors and stuff of it. That's awesome. See, all I had to do was look in. I found some of my old stuff. I'm so happy. It's not all the stuff that went missing, but it's enough of it that it makes me happy that I still got it. You know, one of the coolest parts about being part of a system is you can look at your old art and be like, wow, that's really pretty. Because either you don't remember drawing it yourself, or you didn't actually draw it yourself, and you're like, wow, amazing. Do I want to put a line there? Oh, would help if I had the right freaking tool selected. I absolutely gosh darn would help if the other tool got heckin' selected. Oh yeah! I need to make an emote for 75. Okay, I'm gonna close this. So this isn't the open. Desktop. No, my desktop. Click on Pictures folder, click on View.
Whenever you get lost, I will be there for you. I'll pick you up when you are down, down. I will hold on tight and I will make it right. Forever I will be right by your side. Oh, I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. I'll always be around when you need someone to carry you. If you're looking for someone to hold, I'll be there to pull you close. I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. Yeah. If you are in the dark, I'll shine a light for you. Show you the way when you get lost, lost. I will hold on tight and I will make it right. Forever I will be right by your side. Oh,
I'm having trouble with the video paint.
For you.
I can't get my pictures files to show up with the preview for the picture. They're not showing the pictures. I need it to show the fucking pictures. Because I'm looking for a specific sketch.
Say around 5:30, stay until the morning, then I carry on and live my hollow life. Did you really take my soul? Came and then you left a hole. Shot me in the late night, bleeding out in plain sight, running with the heart you stole. You got your desires, always starting fires. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep, I'm hiding Michael Myers. Building an empire, you were rising higher. Standing tall, but you will fall, cause we all hear the choir. Beautiful lust, dragging me under the table. Hell in her eyes, she wants to put me in a hole. Beautiful liar, holding me, I'm a neighbor. Bleeding me dry, she wants to devour my soul.
Fuck.
Celsius. Program files. Celsius. Why? Why? It's showing previews. Why? Does anyone know how to make a folder show previews of images? Because like somehow this thing has gotten fucked up and no longer shows them. And I need to find something and I can't fucking find it.
Fuck.
This life will carry on. I'll stay until you leave me drowning. I've slayed a couple demons in my day. You don't know I can't be slayed. Oh no. Oh. Beautiful lust, dragging me under the table. Hell in her eyes, she wants to put me in a hole.
The thing is, like, I've checked other folders. The other folders are working, but my main emotes one that has a bazillion fucking things called sketch and emote trial and fucking... I'm not opening 400,000 different fucking emotes. Okay, so click or tap on the pictures folder. Okay. I mean, that does make sense. File Explorer. This PC. Devices and drives. Click the disk cleanup button, check only the thumbnails option, clear all the other options, click the OK button. Okay, well, before we do that, let's do this less extreme version. Open File Explorer. File Explorer. Click on the View tab. Well, looks like I'm going to have to delete my cache. Love that for me. Sorry, this is broken and it's really annoying me, so I'm going to fix it. Just clean up. Only thumbnails. Click the OK button.
You said that you
Yeah, it's definitely raining out there now. Okay. That was visually harrowing, but seems to have done what it was supposed to fucking do.
get to know me better than the lies. No way I'd let
But the real kicker is, if I open this... Oh, thank God, it looks like they're reloading. Nope, they're not. Why? Some of them are previewing, but not when I'm looking at the stuff in my fucking desktop. It fixed a bunch of other icons that were broken, but didn't fix these ones. Why? Can we walk Ooh, can we let it fade? Can we let you fade away?
You said that you've been searching, silencing my mind. Trying to be patient, but running out of time. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. You said there ain't no meaning, I just wanna understand everything that led us here.
Well, that didn't work. It fixed my desktop, which was kind of nice, but I have lost all thumbnails. And I don't know how to fix it. That's really, really, really annoying. I wonder. No, that doesn't make any sense either. Nothing I can fucking do. Cry in a corner some more.